Boom.
Shoemaker's new Spider-Man and Venom-inspired Nike SB Dunks that will make your nerd mind explode. Because these two shoes come in a set, both featuring a web-inspired lacing around the shoe and various protruding artwork that make me feel like Venom is about to strike. And if you're someone who likes to wear their collectible shoes, they will have an entirely different look once they're worn down. You will not want to miss adding these to your collection, but there are only 50 available, so pre-order today using the link in bio so you don't miss out.
It's smooth, bro.
That's amazing.
That
So
is smooth, bro. That's real smooth.
good morning to those that are up bright and early with us.
How many people are like on live at 10 a.m.?
We, for those just tuning in now, we teased the Spidey Venoms last week. Talked about, the inspiration behind them, and we'll do that again today. But today's the day. The pre-live is officially live. There's the QR code, take you to the pre-order page. Little image at the bottom of the two shoes. And yeah, we should get back into telling everything about this. Sorry, we are literally just getting our coffee now, so it's fine.
But here's the crazy thing, bro. It's like, so we just launched it. We already have like 7 pre-orders.
Yeah.
Like literally just launched it. So that's the cool thing. It's a good fit, but even if it was just that 7, I mean, obviously we want more, but if it was just that 7, I think that right there is success in itself.
We were talking about before we went live. It's just kind of cool to also just get something that we're creating into people's hands.
Right. Yeah.
So whether or not it's something that like sells out or whatever, which I anticipate with 50 pairs, we might have to expand that in case it does sell out. But
yeah.
So I am not in my usual setup. Not that I'm egotistical enough to think that people know my usual setup, but there's a reason, because I'm in San Diego for Comic-Con. So, I mean, I will say this, and the reason I bring that up is walking around talking to people about the product and about other things. There's definitely an excitement about this and about what we're doing, and just in general, something new and different and something that people haven't seen before. And it's funny, rewinding it back to last week, we talked about, the crossover of culture of like fandoms and sneakerheads. And that was kind of the buzz at San Diego. And San Diego is an interesting place. It is kind of like a convention mixed with Disneyland.
Bro, I can't wait to visit, bro. I still have yet to go to a Comic-Con.
Like, we're gonna go.
Excited about going. And especially with my engravers, bro. Like I don't know if I've told you this, but I've recently, by recently probably in like the last like 2 years, all right. I've been wanting to get into Comic-Cons, like into cosplay. Yeah, I've even like reached out to some cosplayers just to like help them work on their gear and stuff like that. Just because like I have the engraver, so I can, like really cut with precision. And so you might see me pull up, bro. Yeah, I might come dressed as Kratos, bro, with the nipples out and everything.
Dude, well, I mean, that's pretty good plug into all this stuff. So with cosplay, it's funny. We've worked with some cosplayers. There's a lot in our community, and some really talented ones too. And it is, for those who don't know what cosplay is, I mean, if you don't, it's a little nuts. But it's essentially like playing as your character, and you get from head to toe, you get really, really engaged in it. And there are some really talented artists out there. It's an art form, especially the DIY cosplayers out there that are making their own costumes from scratch, and it's just kind of incredible. So yeah, this is something and it's funny that I think that one of the standard things you see usually is they'll make an outfit and they'll wear it like down to the studs, and the shoes included. So it's kind of cool.
That's sweet. That's so sweet, bro. Like, do they really like ruin the costume while they're there? Like, is it just like a one-time wear or what?
Well, I think it's the shoes most of all. I mean, honestly, and I'm not just saying this so people are like, oh, I'll buy I'm also going to put the QR code up, but I'm not saying this so like people will buy the shoes and whatnot. It's really, it's just something that, you put together. It's like a Halloween costume you wear over and over again. And I think, some are really detailed and some aren't, but I think some people tend to wear. There's not a lot of shoes also that go with cosplay outfits. That's another thing too. I know. So one of the bigger ones that now is kind of like a personality, and he's not really like a textbook cosplayer, is Juju, who's Straw Hat Goofy.
Yeah.
One of the bigger influencers on in the market. And I know he does a lot of cosplays like Miles, and he's done also obviously the name Straw Hat. He's done One Piece, which is an anime. And I remember seeing him. He wore his Jordan 1 origin stories, the ones from 2018, I think it is. Like, I mean, you can tell they've been loved and worn to death. And I think it's hard to find a pair of shoes that matches. Like if you're in a full Spider-Man outfit, are you going to wear like Dockers or, it's tough. And especially like, it's hard to find stuff that goes with your outfit.
You wear some Dockers with a Spider-Man suit, bro. I mean, but that's a good point, bro. Actually, like it brings up an idea. I mean, like I imagine, like, is anybody doing that? Like, is anybody providing like footwear for cosplay players or people or cosplay attendees? I don't necessarily know what the cosplayers. I think is that.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
Buy footwear for that?
I know the ones that come with the outfits. If you buy an outfit, right? Because I've done it before. They're essentially the quality of like slippers. The ones that come with full-on outfits, even the expensive ones, they're just basic slippers. Because, I mean, honestly, let's think about it. Like it's when you're in a comic book or a movie or whatever, no one looks at the feet, and if they do look at the feet, they just kind of blend it with the costume. So it's really an unthought about detail.
You know what it kind of reminds me of is Michael Keaton's Batman, and how like, you fast forward and you find out that he was rocking some Jordan 6s turned into boots.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like it's actually sweet if you think about it. And actually, I saw a post about that recently, and it let me know we're kind of on the right track. As far as like providing footwear for like fans really of these characters, and just the strategy that we're taking with it. And so like, and then you mentioned, because like kind of like you mentioned like how today we dropped the pre-order. So far, we have 7 pre-orders. I mean, I'm sure if I were to check, well, I can't right now because I'm on my computer and my phone. If I were to check, I'll be able to see in real time how many pre-orders we've had, like up until this point. But like last time I checked, we had 7 pre-orders, and we just launched it this morning.
It's crazy.
Bro, it's awesome, bro. It's a good feeling, bro.
It is a good feeling. Like, it's cool to put something out there that, like, I mean, again, talking to people yesterday. So for those who don't know, let's I think we just hopped in. We're conversational because
we're just having conversations.
We're just like literally, and then we're not going to assume that people from the last stream. So we went live last week. Look, here's the deal. So we've been kind of in works with this for a few months. We had the idea of collaborating, Shoebaker and Nerd Initiative, doing something cool, something different, something unique. There's custom shoes out there. We haven't seen a lot of custom shoes that cover the fandom space, right? So Spider-Man, Marvel, Avengers. We started talking about this, and this pre-order is for, now, have to be clear, it is a mismatched pair of shoes, but there's a reason behind it. So you buy a pair, one side is Venom, one side Spider-Man. The plan is, after this, to do expansion packs, to grab, Goblin, Doc Ock, Gwen, Miles, on and on and on. And that way, what you can do is you can mix match your favorite characters however you're feeling that day. Right. But also for the collector and people, and as we said, we started off with the 30-second spot that our friend Yassine made, who is amazing. And we'll play that again. But you can also collect it. We're going to have plans to kind of where it's, if you want to have it as something almost like Funkos, stack them, collect them, and you'll be able to kind of keep them in the box, see them. So there's a lot of, it's really, we're trying to hit on both spots, people that want to wear it. And it's funny, someone asked me yesterday, like, oh, so you're not supposed to wear these? And I was like, no, you can wear them. But if you just want to collect, like, not everyone takes the Funkos out of a box. You leave them in there, get them signed, even get them graded. Like, we don't recommend doing that, but it's going to hit both sides, where if you want to, just kind of put them off and show them off, I mean, it's awesome. And if you want to wear them, same. I'm going to be wearing mine, obviously, and mixing and matching depending on how I feel. But it's pretty awesome, dude. So that catches you guys up to today, where we're at, what's going on. And,
well, I mean, the people tuning in, they get to they get to actually like cop on a glitch, really, because like we had an order come in
Yeah.
or someone ordered two, and I was like, why is the price so low? And so come to find out, they ordered two and they got a BOGO on it, and so that wasn't supposed to happen. And so like, like it wasn't supposed to happen. I'm over here running the math. I'm like, man, like it's less profit if they buy two than if they just buy one. Which I mean, we just kind of decided on that. Just like we're just going to leave it for the pre-order, actually. So I mean, for the people who are wearing, can I wear it? Can I not wear it? If you were to cop on a BOGO, I think, let's say the shoe's $250, so it'll be $125 extra. So it's buy one get one half off is what it is. And
It's
so
awesome.
it'll be $125 extra, and you're getting that extra shoe, and that actually cuts into like our profit margins. So like we actually make less if you buy more. Which doesn't make sense business wise. But I remember we had this conversation, like 3-4 weeks ago, bro. We were trying to decide, like, what's the goal? Is the goal to make profit off of it, or is the goal to get this first shoe in as many hands as possible? And so that
I would go ladder. Yeah, I think
bro, that
that's
glitch
kind of
answers that.
I mean, we're being super honest right now, which is interesting. But I mean, we're me and Nick, we're our own worst enemies. Because we're all about having fun. We're all about walking around, and Yassine's going to come out. We're going to go back to San Diego Comic-Con. By the way, wondering who Yassine is. He's the voice in the trailer video that we'll play again in a minute. And he's great. You've seen that guy. He's talented. He's everywhere. He's amazing as it comes to social media and content production in general. And it just, again, that's what gets us like going is, walking around, talking to people. And yesterday I was talking about this, showing photos to people, getting friends, be like, I'll get you a pair, like literally we're our own worst enemies. But I think that shows like what this is all about. And this is all about, being with the community, having fun, doing something cool, making a mark. And then, we'll worry about everything else down the road. But, I think our main goal is always, at least for this now, is to get the awareness out there, have fun, get customer feedback, and really just kind of keep doing, cool stuff. Also, thank you there's a dozen people on with us. And I guess it's 11 o'clock Eastern, but almost 8 o'clock a.m. West Coast time.
I think so, because we are our worst enemy. I think I'm going to leave that BOGO up for 24 hours. So it's not going to be for the whole 7 days. So that will be the incentive for the first day of the drop is 24 hours, because it is a glitch. It wasn't supposed to happen. Right. We clearly have to run a business. So like that's not going to work. But for the first 24 hours. And so that's from we're going to go all the way until 11:59 a.m. or p.m. tonight. So I'm going to find where that glitch is at, and I'm going to reprogram it so that like it pretty much either I know how to turn it off, or it's going to turn off at a certain time. I'm going to run it for 24 hours because that doesn't make sense business-wise. It doesn't make any sense.
So yeah, for those who just joining us or coming into this, through our rambling live stream chaos, pre-orders live. For the Spidey Venoms. Now, let me put the full screen up so they can see what we're talking about here. Take this down. So, okay. So again, just joining us. I feel like this really is like an infomercial. It's funny. And those late night ones where they keep introducing the product. But I guess that makes sense depending on people joining in. So Spidey Venoms, pre-orders live. Head over to Shoebaker. This QR code will take you there. It is a mismatched pair of shoes to kind of show your style, show who you're into. One shoe is Venom, one shoe Spidey. But with the planned expansion to have Goblin, Doc Ock, on and on and on, and you're going to be able to mismatch and wear what you're feeling on the day. If you want to go Venom and Doc, if you want to go Spidey and Miles, if you want to go, whatever you want to do, that's the plan. And let's get some closer look photos of these. I mean, they're incredible. It's it's nuts how cool these shoes are.
They do look sick, bro. I love the combination of the material too. James did a really good job as far as that new buck suede, the patent leather, and then I want to say, that's the PVC rubber as far as the teeth and the emblem.
That's the cool thing. Yeah, I feel like I pulled this up last time. It's I don't know where you can kind of see it there. I mean, it's Oh, can you move it? No. Yeah, the fact that the teeth are like raised and like you said, the PVC, that's insane. That's
Yeah,
so
it's like
cool.
a almost like a silicone material. And so like even like with my customs, like I would say that like I'm very big on textures, you know, because like the whole
Mhm.
concept behind like the shoes that I make is making the shoe the character versus drawing the shoe on the character or drawing the character on the shoe. And so like when I learned about this material, like the PVC rubber, like it was something that like I kind of actually I do with the resin on the shoe as far as the swooshes and stuff like that. But this would be much like a much more cleaner look, softer feel, like a silicone rubber base, very durable. And yeah, bro, it's about to be sick, bro. Like I'm excited for my pair. And we're gonna keep talking about it because like the whole thing about this is that like we're literally giving you all the product during the progression of the product. And so
Yeah,
I
that's
think that's the
cool too.
beauty of it, right? Like because the people who are going to when they see it when we actually like drop it, because like the factories actually make it, working on the samples right now, we're going back and forth with them. Once this week is over with, we're going to run pre-order for this week up until the 28th, 11:59 p.m. The next day, we're sending all of those orders to the factory, and it's going to take 45 to 60 days to make,
So
right?
cool.
But we already have that sample being made. So once we get that sample, we'll most likely end up doing another run or pre-order, but that pre-order won't be 250. Most likely that pre-order will
Nah.
be 300 because that's the sample. And then when we actually drop the shoe, it'll be about 350 to 400 when we actually drop like batches of the shoe and we have it on hand. So like the people who are tuning in right now, not only are you getting a discount, but like you're literally a part of the journey of the product being made. And I think that says something. I don't have a
Yeah.
lot of I don't own a lot of things where like I have that story to tell with it.
Also, yeah, and I think that's cool too because the customer feedback. I think there's very few companies these day and age um, that do that, right? I think the bigger you get and the more, I think someone wise told me that too. They were like, they had a very intimate feel with their staff and with the people they have. And they're like, once we get bigger though, naturally you kind of grow out of that. It's hard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's cool to kind of get feedback and we can even, I mean, in the future, there's so many things we can do where we can like poll people like, who's the next character you want us to expand and are there things you want us to change? I mean, that's really cool. Is to kind of have like, it's almost like an intimate community, you know, especially when it's like 50 pairs, the pre-orders, it's a very like small knit, you know, it's not going to be a mass produced thing. The other thing that we shouldn't forget, because, you know, obviously, so how do I word this? Because, you know, it's just word it. The golden ticket. So for
Oh
those
yeah, bro. I forgot
pre-order,
about
yeah,
this. Yeah.
obviously we're talking Spider-Man universe. We have reserved. We're going to have reserved. So those who don't know, the voice of Miles, Shamik Moore, has signed shoes in the past, and it's pretty damn cool if you're a fan of the franchise. He'll put quotes on the sole, as you can see there, sign his name, and looks like he signs the other, puts like a little like stamp on the other shoe, which is really cool. So one lucky person will grab a golden ticket in their pre-order. They'll get their shoes because it's a 2-month turnaround time, and then around late October for New York Comic Con, we've secured it's done and done a signing with him to sign a pair of the Baker Lows. They're not
Mm-hmm.
going to be now. Ignore these shoes. This is just an example. It's going to be the Baker Lows getting signed, and we will that you'll get basically a free signed pair from him if you pull that golden ticket.
Now, are we doing two tickets? So will it be like, we get, like, they're going to get the Spider-Man shoe signed by him. And
Mhm.
then, like, is the goal to get the other shoes signed by, like, an artist of Venom? And then that will be another auctioning, or are we giving
Down the
them?
road, yeah, I think that's for the next one. So I think what we'll
Okay.
do is you're gonna get So you'll get something. It's gonna be a collectible, right? This is not something you're gonna get your size, your pair to wear. So say, okay, for example, I get the golden ticket. I'm a size 12, right? So I
Mhm.
get the 12, get my shoes, get the ticket, freak out, reach out to you. I got the ticket. What does that mean? And then we
I'm
come
dressing
back.
like Willy Wonka for this.
Yeah, we'll come on. Yeah. And we could actually, it'd be kind of cool if they're down, whoever gets it, we can have you on a live to talk about it too. That would be really cool to bring them back.
Yeah.
And then I think it'll be a standard size, like whatever size, like 10 something, because it's going to be, you will get an extra Spidey shoe signed by him, right? So you're going to get it signed and quoted, by the way. So we've gotten the quote too. So you're going to get a signature, you're going to get a quote on the sole to put on display. You're not going to wear it. So if I'm a size 12 and say it ends up being a size 10, that's straight up collectible, right? Something cool to have signed. It's definitely worth something. I've seen, these shoes itself were on eBay going for, I think, $1,000, which is nuts. But so you're going to get that, which is awesome. And then our goal, which doesn't include anyone, buying this pre-order, is the next phase. We want to get it signed by the Venom shoe, maybe by like a Todd McFarlane or someone of that caliber. And then for the next drop, we'll do another golden ticket. So we'll continue to do golden tickets, and they're all going to be usually for, you get your pair, and then you get an extra shoe signed on top of it, which just is pretty awesome.
That is sick. Yeah, that's sick, bro.
So yeah, so that's awesome. I'm sorry, that's cool. I have no words for that. That gets me excited.
No, and it just adds that that extra nudge for people who like the early birds, right? Because like we're not going to give this same thing to, like, this is only for people who are pre-ordering during this week, right? Okay,
yeah.
Good. All right. Yeah, because like I want to make sure that like we're highlighting the people that are like buying in now versus the people that buy into the hype layer, because like it's a new thing, it's different, and then especially the model that we're running, and then also I just want to make it known that like Spider-Man won't be the only concept that we're taking.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, we're talking about, including the Sinister Six into this collection, but then let's say we knock out the Avengers, right? And then let's say we switch over to DC. We already have a Joker and a Batman like concept in the works. And so like you'll see us hopping around from different variations, and then we'll jump back to the Green Goblin and Dr. Ock, so like that, and revisit the people who pre-ordered with that, so you can add to your collection. So it's about it's sick, bro. Like part of me, I'm glad to be a part of it, but then part of me wishes I was on the other side of it to get that experience, because like it hasn't necessarily been done before, and I have Funko Pops around the room, but like to take that same concept and turn it into a shoe is different, bro.
It definitely hasn't, not at this level. I mean, I was walking around again around San Diego at the convention center, walking around, and I honestly now I only do it now clearly because of this, looking around and looking at people's shoes, and I'm telling you, I didn't see a lot of really, like, everyone's dressed up. You've got, I do have some video. I can probably pull it down, but cosplay is amazing.
That's probably so discouraging to see somebody with a fire cosplay fit. You look down and they got on some feelers.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, pull something. They pull something up. This is kind of what I'm trying to pull up. You talk about some of the inspirations while I get some. Actually, this is cool because I can pull this up. There was a really great Spidey cosplay, but pay attention to the shoes. Hold on, let me pull this up. This is what I'm talking about. Like, they're missing. I'm going to send this to myself and upload it. They are missing the shoe aspect in what they do. Hold on. Like, and that's something I think, again, you said there's like so many different markets to it. Like, people walking around that are just fans. I didn't see a lot of people, they'd be dressed up or just wearing, favorite t-shirt, or I'm wearing an all over Spider-Man print t-shirt today. And like, but they're just not, the shoes are usually like Air Force Ones and they're kind of just normal shoes. So let me show you like an example of some of the great cosplay you'll see. So, all right, let me take the QR code down. So this is from yesterday, right? So you see, dang, look at that. So I think she's wearing rocking a pair of Air Force Ones or something like that. And he's just wearing basically like, they're just like kind of, pull on slippers.
Bro, imagine if a vigilante ran up on you with some of those, bro. Just like, stop what you're doing. You look down, it's like, wow, what is that?
We're essentially saving lives right now. I feel like, I just want to put it out there. We're kind of superheroes in our own right.
I think so too, bro. I think bad guys will like if they see the foot of the hero and like they see that they secured a spot with the Spidey Venoms, I think they would run away. I would, right?
Sure.
If you went through all of that, to make sure your fit was like good for fighting crime that night, like I would take you seriously. Personally, like I would take you seriously, bro.
We are just delirious at early in the morning. It's great. I'm trying to pull up some other good ones too. There was, I mean, the cosplay at these things is second to none. Always.
Bro, I'm ready to go, bro. My first one will be in October. That's the one I'm coming to, right? The one in New York.
Yeah, NYCC.
Yeah.
We're in San Diego right now. NYCC is just as big. It's different, right? It's different, but it is, I think per capita for people, it is more people than San Diego. But San Diego historically has been bigger because of, movie and show announcements and things like that, and Marvel and things. That obviously with the strike that's going on currently has not been a thing. So it's a lot of comic book news that's coming out of there. I saw yesterday as I was walking around, just walking the floor. And so, yeah, with that off the table, it was kind of cool yesterday. No agenda. I walked around. It was kind of, like I said, it was almost like a convention version of Disneyland. Just like there's Legoland, you have Funkoville, you have, I mean, it's a blast. It's really just, it was fun. It's a different experience. And so like you said, experience from the other side, it was nice to experience it as a fan yesterday, instead of kind of like having an agenda of getting, going to do interviews or content or even get autographs and whatever. So it's highly recommend going to these things just as a fan, and you're going to experience your first one in October. And it's NYCC is a tough one to jump into, but it'll still be good. It's just a huge, I think it's probably the biggest one I've ever been to as far as people, because they just pack them in there in New York. It's nuts. I mean, I think it might top for the weekend over 100K at some point, but
bro, I might make a fit, bro. I'm gonna hit up some people I know in the space, and like I'm gonna make a fit, bro. I'm trying to think of what I want to go as. I don't know.
We should do if we're gonna do it, we'll come up with a group thing. Maybe we do all the characters involved in the shoes.
That'd be so sick, bro. Like I'm so serious. Like let's do it. Especially like with things like my schedule's starting to fill up with more like classes and stuff, and like I mean the custom orders and everything is cool, but like with the classes allow me, like, free me up time to actually work on stuff outside of the classes that I want to work on, bro. And I would definitely, bro. I'll be a Black Dr. Octavius, bro.
That's awesome.
I would kill it, bro. Just for the glasses, bro. The glasses
and the bowl cut. Don't forget the bowl cut.
I would have to get a wig, but
you're gonna have to do you can't do it without the bowl cut.
I need a bowl cut, and it has to be an orange bowl cut.
Oh yeah,
orange hair. Yeah, like it can't be like I'm sticking
like Wonka, like you were saying.
Yeah, bro. I'm sticking to character, bro, and I'm gonna stay in character. If I'm in character, bro, I stay in character. I do. Awesome. I stay in character, but that's the only way to do it, bro.
So good. All right. So for those who didn't see it, we played at the onset. Yassine put together an insane, it's a little bit, it's lower res, but we'll get the high res before we post it on social. Put together an insane hype video. There's more to come. Again, we'll come back before we go out, but again, pre-sale today till next week, one full week. It's $250. The next 24 hours, it's buy one, get one also, or not buy one, get one half off, it's a major chunk
for 24 hours. Yeah, it's buy one, get one half off. I got to fix the glitch.
Crazy. Yeah, that's a glitch. But hey, go do it.
While the glitch is up, we'll allow it. But at 24 hours, I'm going to find it, bro. When I get off of here, I'm finding it. That's like, and it sounds like an infomercial, like, oh, this is a crazy steal. No, it's a legit steal. Like,
it really is.
That's the thing. It's like, and had that order not come through like this morning, I would have never caught it. And so like, now I have to fix that. And I tried to fix it like 5 minutes before we jumped on live. And I was like, bro, I'm just going to let it slide. You got 24 hours to figure it out.
Exactly. We're more about people enjoying it and getting their hands for now until, before we kind of, probably the worst.
I'm fixing a glitch, bro. I'm fixing that because it's a legit, like we're being robbed at this point.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So let's play the clip by Yassine. He's so good at this stuff.
Go ahead, run it.
Shoebaker's new Spider-Man and Venom-inspired Nike SB Dunks that will make your nerd mind explode. Because these two shoes come in a set, both featuring a web-inspired lacing around the shoe and various protruding artwork that make me feel like Venom is about to strike. And if you're someone who likes to wear their collectible shoes, they will have an entirely different look once they're worn down. You will not want to miss adding these to your collection, but there are only 50 available, so pre-order today using the link in bio so you don't miss out.
That's smooth, bro.
That's
smooth. Yeah, bro. Bro, but from idea to finished product, bro, like it has been a journey, and so this has been dope, bro. So like regardless of the outcome, like honestly, I appreciate those who have already pre-ordered. But bro, I remember sitting at your place in Jersey, just sitting on the couch,
talking
bro,
about
some good food, bro. Because like you and your wife are just crazy foodies, bro. Like every dish that you put in front of me was amazing. But that's what I remember the most was the food. But I remember having that conversation, bro, and like how long? When was that?
I think it was. I mean, this has been pretty fast and furious. I want to say like February or March, right?
Yeah,
like,
bro, it was like February or March.
Yeah.
We were talking about it, bro, and like for it to actually, like the people that we brought on, like because it's not just us. Let's make that clear. Like this is a team effort, and I think that's why it's been so successful. So shout out to everyone who's a part of Shoebaker, Nerdy Kicks. This has been a collaboration of the year for me. It's a great experience, bro. So we appreciate you guys. You're going to hear us talk about it more throughout the week. Keep in mind, you have 1 week to pre-order at $250. About 30 days after that is what I'm estimating. We don't have a hard date, but at 30 days after that, we're going to offer another pre-order, but it's going to be $50 more with less incentives. So for example, if you pre-order now, you're getting a box signed, you're getting a poster signed of like the tech pack, and then you're getting $100 off the price of $350 is how much we plan on selling for at Comic-Con.
And a chance to win the golden ticket too.
And a chance to win the golden ticket. So at $250, you're getting the best deal. And then not to mention the glitch. We're just gonna call it the glitch, bro. If I find the discount code that's causing this, I'm gonna call it the glitch. You got 24 hours to order, buy one, get one half off. At that point, like we're like not really making anything. So that's why it's the glitch. We just found out because somebody ordered 2 pair and they got to buy one, get one. But yeah, so you got 24 hours to do that before I find a glitch. You got 24 hours. I'm finding.
I'm gonna find it, and then
at 11:59, I'm gonna find that glitch, and it's getting cut
Nick's
off.
got a special skills, a certain skill set, and he's gonna find the glitch, and he's gonna
find the glitch, bro. If I gotta delete that product off the site and remake it, I will remake it. I'm gonna find that glitch by the end of this day. So you got 24 hours to get the shoes for pretty much dirt cheap. Buy one, get one half off. And then for the rest of the week, it's $250, and then we're closing it.
Yeah,
we're closing it. We're going to place our order for the batch. The batch is what we will pretty much sell for the $350 to $400. That's what we'll be selling at the Comic-Cons. And then probably 30 days from now, if we do another pre-order, that pre-order is going to be about $50 more. So
yeah.
If I were you, I would do it now.
Yeah, I would get it now, especially with the glitch.
Yeah, the 24 hours. That glitch. Crazy. Yeah, it's like driving me crazy.
It's awesome, though. I think it's awesome.
Last time I checked, which was about like an hour or two ago, we had 7 pre-orders. So I'm excited that when we get off the call, I'm going to check again and see how many. And what I might do, bro, is throughout the day just post, up to 27 pre-orders because it's small. Like we're not going to pretend like, oh, hey, we sold out, like there's 100 pair that got sold. No,
yeah, we're gonna do that now.
Yeah,
7, and it's cool because again, like you said, it's a very organic thing. Like that's how we work. It's cool. Like people are involved in the process on the journey, and this is not the end. Like we'll continue to kind of like update people, talk about this, and it's very exciting. It's cool, and it's cool to have kind of like, we do this because we want to connect with people and be in the community and stuff. We're not doing this like we're not just business people. Probably
we're like the worst.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's all. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, we're visiting. Oh, and then so now I'll be in New York at the Comic-Con. My first one, October.
Yeah. We will definitely pump that up and hype that up too. We'll have a lot of information coming up soon as we start to plan for that, because we might have other stuff too there, which would be really cool.
Bro, I'm trying to go at least once a month, bro. Lock me in, bro. I'm trying to go.
Seriously. All right, so everyone go get coffee. Whoever joined us, thank you so much. Again, to summarize, pre-order starts today. Full week, it's $250. It's BOGO, buy one get one half off. Spidey Venom kicks, one Spider-Man, one Venom. Let's show the photo one last time. I like it. You know, we're live in the morning, but I miss going live at night when people are like, show us the, commenting, show us the shoes. I guess it's pretty
People
early.
don't comment that much. But we're gonna go live again the night before, right? So Thursday night. I mean, if you want to go live, let's say some other time, bro. I think it looks like the later lives are a lot more hype.
Oh yeah, we'll get engagement. People aren't waking up and stuff.
Right. And I got some good interaction here on my IG live. And then so like one thing I forgot to do is actually add the product to my IG live. So next time I'll do that so that people can actually like from here.
So we're gonna sign out. You guys, remember, here's the QR code, takes you there. You got a week, $250, buy one, get one half off. Don't forget one person to get the golden ticket, get an extra Spider-Man shoe signed by Shameik Moore from Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. And yeah, I mean, let's go.
Bro.
Any final words?
Stay in motion, bro. Stay in motion.
Sums it up right there.
Bro. Stay in motion.
All right,
take it easy.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Peace.